Hey, what's up, guys? Haven't given you an informational video in a while. It's because of the holidays. Things have been a little bit crazy here with the clothing company. We've been getting an amazing response for our latest line, and I've been working my butt off. We've also got some amazing things going on over at warriorsologoji.com. We just created a private fitness mastermind, which you can sign up for if you go over to the website. But I don't want to talk about plug my own shit. I just want to give you guys some information right now. People have been asking me about the ketogenic diet and, you know, different things pertaining to the ketogenic diet. Now, you guys know that I followed a ketogenic diet even when I was a little bit bigger over the last few years and when I was training for bodybuilding shows. Right now, I'm lighter. I'm training for jiu-jitsu. I'm doing a lot of endurance stuff. And the size that I am right now compared to what I was last year has nothing to do with me being on a ketogenic diet right now. In fact, I was on a more severe ketogenic diet last year when I was training for my first classic physique competition. And I did really well in that show. It was the first classic physique competition in the NPC, and I took second in a very large class. So, and I was eating one meal a day. My daily diet consisted of 80% fat, about 10% carbs, 10% protein. Toward the end, I had to pull myself out of ketosis a bit in order to lose the last few pounds, because the last few pounds were muscle. And that's the thing about the classic physique division, is that you have these height and weight standards, and I had to get down to 5 feet 8, 180 pounds. And it was really rough for me to do that. So I had to pull myself out of ketosis for a little bit in order to be able to burn some muscle off, because the ketogenic diet actually keeps your body from wasting muscle, because your body's not focused on muscle glycogen as a source of fuel. But we can get into all that stuff in later videos, and I've gone over it in other videos. But I had a question from, I think he was a high school kid, 18 years old, named Danilo. And he was talking to me, he was saying, I just got onto the ketogenic diet. I've been doing it for the past 7 days, and I like it, but every morning my energy is crap. My energy is absolute crap. My workouts suck. What am I supposed to do? Well, this is because a lot of you are confusing, not confusing, but where you're getting mixed up is in understanding that in order to switch to a fat adapted lifestyle where you're burning fat and not carbs, you can't just expect your body to make that switch automatically. So it takes about 10, sometimes up to 15 days in order for you to adapt. And so you're going to go through a period of time when you feel like absolute crap, when you have to keep your carbs down to a bare minimum, and your body's still used to burning glucose. And so until your body adapts and sets off enough ketones in order to energize your brain, you're going to feel lower energy. You're going to feel flat in the gym. You're going to feel weak. You're not going to perform like you should. And so for high schoolers, particularly if you're in season, I don't necessarily recommend switching to a ketogenic diet in the middle of an athletic season. And like I said, keto is not the only diet. It's what I choose for me because it works. It works for me. It's worked for a lot of people, but it's not the only way to do things. And if you're, 16, 17 years old and you're playing high school football or doing wrestling or something like that, it's probably not best to switch during the middle of a season, because you could experience some problems with performance. Afterward, once you're adapted, you can get great benefit from the ketogenic diet. You can get so much more endurance. That's one of the things that's allowed me to switch to endurance, and that's allowed me to switch into more of a jiu-jitsu training mode, is that I'm fat adapted, so I have a lot more energy. I still get my ass beaten on the mat, but because I'm still a beginner, but I have the endurance to keep up with a lot of these guys, because I'm not relying on glycogen as fuel. And so I'm able to survive a few bouts here and there every once in a while. Um, but some tips on getting through those 10 days. You know, how do you get through those 10 days with the minimal headaches possible without feeling like complete crap? The biggest tips I can give you are, one, to eat enough calories, right? Calories still count, right? Um, you have to eat almost more calories than you think you need to in order to adapt in, and that means you're going to need to eat more fat, get more fats from coconut oil, make sure that you're taking MCT oils, make sure that you're getting enough food, because if not, you're going to feel like crap all around. Two, don't gradually reduce the carbs, because once you get down to under 150, 100 grams of carbs per day, you're going to start to feel like crap already, right? Before you get down to the less than 10% carbs that's required to get into ketosis. So all you're really doing is lengthening the delay of when you're going to feel crappy, and you're lengthening the time you're going to feel crappy. So my best advice is to go cold turkey, to ditch the carbs, go through the 10 days and adapt, right? Make sure that you're taking MCT oil throughout the day. MCTs help you to produce ketones. They help your liver to produce ketones. They bypass the liver, and they can start to help to fuel the brain and give you a little bit more brain energy. Make sure you're adding salt to your meals, Himalayan salt, because when you're going through keto adaptation, you're going to lose a lot of water. Sometimes you're going to lose 10 to 15 pounds during the adaptation period. I've seen that happen. Now, I'm not saying everybody will do that, but I've seen that happen where people lose 10 to 15 pounds of water weight. That can cause dehydration, and if you don't have enough minerals in you, if you don't have enough salt in you, you can get things like headaches, feel dehydrated, feel really low energy. Make sure you're getting enough sleep during that time period. Make sure that when you do train, you're not overdoing it. I mean, my best suggestion is for that 10-day period to keep things on the lower end of the scale. You do like micro workouts throughout the day, push-ups, sit-ups, air squats, things like that. But you're gonna feel like crap when you get to the gym. All right. Now, those are my tips for getting through the process quickly. If you guys have any questions at all, hit me up at info@warriorsoulapparel.com, and check out the stuff we're doing over at the Warrior Soul at Goji site. We've got some more awesome content up there for you. I'm going to put the link in the description box below, and check out my old videos on ketosis and ketogenic dieting. There's so much information that I put out on this channel that you guys can use, and it's up here for free, so why not fucking use it, right? So with that, I will be producing more videos this week, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace.